Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Salamanca once again. So, without further ado, let's see what has happened. Okay, looking here, we've routed most of the French skirmish screen. Otherwise, our advance continues fairly decently. So we've lost 20. What's that? About 3,500 men. The French have lost about 2,300. Yeah, about 2,300. So it's fairly. While I'm losing more men at the moment, I'm currently attacking. So the big danger is the light division up north. That is the big danger. Okay, he's pulling back those cavalry. Oof. So, at the moment, for the most part, we're still just picking at each other in places. Ow, that hurt. That hurt. Having 34 men just whacked out of the line. So they've got at least another division here. Ow. Unfortunately, my guards are starting to suffer a little bit. So I'm going to have to try and deal with that a little bit. Uh-oh. Charge of cavalry. They massacre those skirmishers. Third Battalion of the 95th. Yeah, the light division is really hard pressed at the moment. Still, if nothing else, the French move forward is being disrupted, and it is paying a price. I lose 94 men. He loses 30. Oof. The Dragoons. Alright, so 3rd Battalion 95th, 1st Cazadore were routed. 23 units undisordered, 9 units rallied, 1 unit recovered fatigue, 7 units resupplied. Okay. So there's the 3rd Battalion of the 95th, so that's going to go that way. We're going to turn the guns and blast them in the face. Throw the Cazadore there. They can go... Well, they are stuck there. There's nothing I can do with them. They are going to form square. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. These boys can't do anything, so... .95th, 95th. Get those my 95th boys back to where they need to be. So yeah, the light division is starting to crumble a bit, given that it's outnumbered. It's not at all surprising. Let's throw these troops of the 95th back out there. They need to start doing that skirmishing. They have got to try and help. You go there. And proceed to blast them in the face. Not a lot, but it will help. That's for certain. Now, I could do two things here. I could extend, and I think I will. I'm going to extend the 52nd. Blast these boys. And then these boys will shoot them. You can shoot at them. We gotta try and make every shot count. Every shot is needed and every shot has to count at the moment. While I also try and navigate at least part of the light division back across. De Urban's cavalry will come this way. Alright, now back over here. You're disordered, but you'll attempt to snipe him. There we go, another French gun knocked out by good old-fashioned musket fire. Up here we have these boys to shoot, snipe at whoever that is. It's not going to do anything, but you never know. You never know, it could have. Snipe at the gun. Unsurprisingly, snipe at the gun. Black Watch. You're going to turn and blast them. The Warwicks. Warwicks. I lose 12 men. These boys are the Camerons, can advance. They're in a bit of a vulnerable spot here, given that they're being shot at by 3 different battalions. No effect. 7 men, okay. Camerons as a whole are to exchange with this lot. Snipe at the gun. Snipe at the gun. King's German Legion. Volley at the gun. You'll volley at the infantry supporting it. And then these boys of the King's German Legion are to get ready to storm across the bridge. Shropshire Can't see anyone. North Devons. Let's get the Shropshires and the North Devons across. The 11th North Devons. They will... Do I advance them? No, I don't think I do. The skirmishers will fire at the guns as always. For the most part, anyway. I have, however, picked away at their skirmishers, which will allow me to try and do this. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. That's maximum range, so it's not exactly going to do a lot. For the most part, the gunfire between us is fairly backwards and forth. It's been very backwards and forth so far. Douglas's brigade of guns, you can go there. MacDonald's troop. Hit them. Alright, this battery you can hit. Who do I want to hit? We'll hit them. The big howitzers. 18-pounders. Blast them. Lawson's brigade. So you blast them. And when in doubt, Bull's troop of guns will blast the guns. So my losses are still creeping. Colonel Vial was wounded. Right, he was wounded earlier with the fight with the King's German Legion cavalry. So nothing's changed there. These boys will move up and shoot. They won't do a lot, but every little bit helps. East Norfolk's. Alright, they've pushed forward. They're not going to advance any further because they've done what I wanted them to do, which was get out of sight of those guns. Hopefully I can pick at those guns a little bit. But it looks like no, I'm not going to be able to really do anything by picking at them. Yeah, can't see them, they're too far back. You can shoot at the guns, even though you're in a column, it's not really going to do a lot. Alright, with them done, let's get on to this lot. Stubbs's brigade. Stubbs's brigade. So yeah, unfortunately the Royal Fusiliers got pretty badly mauled by that assault from them. So I'm going to pull them back. Shove the Cazadore further round. The Northants will go there. The Welsh Fusiliers will pour the fire into them. I'm still trying to eliminate these pesky skirmishers here, but that should do it. That should be more than enough to do it. The second Somersets. Let's see, what else can we do? Skirmishers, you two will pick at them. You're not going to do a lot. They are to go there. Lose a bunch of men in the process, unfortunately. But we are to start trying to dish out the damage. So Dennis Pack's Portuguese brigade is launching that assault fairly effectively. Spanish are set to launch a fairly effective assault. So, despite the small part that is the Spanish force, it's being fairly effective. So, thank you, Manly Power and your Portuguese brigade. Let's volley the guns. The elements of the 60th Rifles that are here will continue to pick at the guns as well. So, what else? We will continue to pour in the gunfire. We're not going to do much more than that with them for now. Now, the Spanish cavalry. The fact that those 8 guns sit there is a little problematic. But for the most part, the Spanish cavalry can sit where it is. For the most part. We'll get my dragoons moving forward. So yeah, the 2nd Battalion of the 17th Line and 1st Battalion of the 47th is in a very dodgy position for them, considering, well, they're surrounded by 2 Portuguese brigades, pretty much, and the only thing that's going to be keeping them from being captured is these 200 dragoons, which are disordered anyway. So let's think. These 2 will assault here. That will risk them getting completely massacred. That's going fairly nicely. King's German Legion. The mass that is John Hope's division is now into the woods and starting to push its way through. Pringle is to stay where he is, because when the time comes, Cambridgeshire's, and then the King's Own, when the time comes, will likewise also move forward. 4th Dragoons, break down into your squadrons and start moving. We'll get La Marchand's cavalry ready to go. The Queens, the Cornwalls, and the Hertfordshires will all start pushing, all getting ready to. We'll also commit General Renzenda's Portuguese brigade. I'm going to break through. I am determined. They've lost 4 guns so far. anything else, I am going to try and get the light division back across the river. It's too at risk up there. But in the meantime, the rest of my force is going to continue its drive, because it is really driving the French. Is there air? Let's bring these boys forward. Who can they be seen by? Not really anyone. So the Black Watch and the Camerons are in a little bit of a... The Camerons especially, they're in a bit of a dodgy situation, because they're sort of in a cul-de-sac. For now, however, I am going to pull them that way so I can move Campbell this way. That way, everything in his division is still under command, even though the guards, they're not really. Pull you out, throw you there, because you have the job that is finishing off. Ow. Needless waste, unfortunately. But it will ensure that they lose those skirmishers. So, company of skirmishers is a company of skirmishers. So, what are we at now? His whole losses are about the same as my infantry, so I am starting to inflict losses on him. So, without further ado, let us continue to plink at them with skirmishers that I can. You're low ammo, so you can't. Any other shooting? Not at all. Well, for now then, I suppose these lot can shoot at some of the cavalry. Plink away a horseman. But now we'll get on to the good old-fashioned melee. Yeah, cannot, because not in obstructed terrain. No prediction. I could assault with... let's have a look-see. No prediction. Yeah, there's just too many there. I lose 20 men, but I drive him back. Ow. Okay, that was not worth it. Stubbs will go there. Yeah. No prediction. we route them back into my line, which is a little unfortunate. Over here, the Connaught Rangers and the Nottinghamshires skirmishers will finish them off. Yeah, advantage defender. Not surprised. So, I've lost, what, 4,500 men? To the French, 3,000 odd? Yeah, was... I figured as much. It was not worth it. I could throw these Highlanders across, and I think I will. I'll throw the Highlanders across the river. For one, it will allow me... It will give me a beachhead on the... a bridgehead. Will give me the bridgehead. Yeah. Not worth anything. For now, however, they are likely to come round and hit the guns, unfortunately. But hopefully I'll be able to disrupt them beforehand. What else have we got? So, yeah. French losses... still about the same for now. Unfortunately for the French... they are going to be at risk of losing their guns. I'm determined to... these two battalions here are at grave risk. Yeah, advantage defender. I do not want to hit them because, well, advantage defender, but more importantly, I can't wipe them out. I can't capture the boys, so... for now, we should hopefully see some results and some French running. If the French line breaks in certain places, I am going to take advantage of it like crazy. The light division, I'm going to try and extricate the light division back across the river. As hard as it's going to be, I'm going to try. Thomas Bradford's brigade is going to try and get its butt into Salamanca and hold in Salamanca with, well, what's left of the brigade. For now, however, that's going to be it for this video. Considerably longer now because of the fighting. But I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a comment, hitting that thumbs up or subscribing. Let me know how these series are and if you enjoy them. Otherwise, I shall see you all again next time. So, bye bye for now.